Let me ask you a question. If you had to choose between a higher paying job where you don't learn much and a lower paying job where you learn a lot, what would you pick? Most people hesitate. Some say, I'll focus on learning now, money can come later. Others say, I need money. Learning can't pay my bills. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Most early career mistakes don't happen because people choose salary or because they choose learning. They happen because people choose blindly. In this video, I want to show you why this salary versus learning debate is misleading. What the data actually says about early career outcomes and how to make this decision using a structured lens we use at Career Arth called the compound framework. Because the real question is not salary or learning. The real question is what compounds over time. Where do you get the highest return? So what does the data actually say? Let's start with reality. Across longitudinal careers and compensation data, a few patterns are consistent. The first 5 to 7 years of a career explain a large portion of long-term earning potential, and that is important. Early roles that build skill depth and visibility perform better than roles that only pay slightly more. Professionals who stay in underpaid jobs far too long pay a penalty for this later on in their career. Learning pays off only when it converts into market recognized capability. Getting more certificates don't help. So the data doesn't support ignore salary completely. It doesn't say chase money blindly. It supports sequencing. That's where our compound framework comes in. We use the compound framework at Career Arth to guide early career decisions. And that is important. A good early career decision is one where learning compounds into pay, not one that stays invisible. So let us break this compound framework down so that we have a clarity on how you can use it and make better decisions. The first alphabet in compound is C, which stands for capability depth. Are you learning skills that are scarce and decision heavy? Can they be transferred? The next one is outward signal. Can recruiters see what you are learning? Or is it locked inside your current company? Then we have market visibility. Is your exposure to real world problems, clients, or systems truly there? What about pay progression? Are you on a clear path for salary correction in 18 to 36 months? Optionality. Will this role give you choices later or just trap you? How long would it take should you stay before moving out? And that is upgrade. Network leverage. Are you building relationships that matter beyond this point? Duration control. Do you control how long you stay or does fear keep you stuck in that role? Now let us apply this to some real situations, and our clients have been kind enough to help us curate this for you. Someone comes to Career Arth and says, I have got two offers. Offer A is paying me 6 lakhs per annum and offer B is paying me lower at 4 lakhs per annum. Offer B is a product analytics role. I'll work with senior stakeholders. City cost is manageable. I can still save a little bit of money. So we said, don't worry, let's just apply the compound framework. Capability is strong, signal is clear, market visibility is very high for such roles. Pay correction is likely within 2 years because of market demand. Optionality to change, do something else is very good. What is our advice? Choose path B. Even though you get paid less, it helps you in developing your career. You are visible, scarce, and convertible. The salary difference today is temporary. The skill difference won't be. The more the gap in skill, the more the challenges later on that you will find in your career. Then there is another case. Here this person is earning 3 lakhs per annum. Role is generic operations. He is told by his manager that he's learning a lot, but he can't explain what he's learning. So we again applied the compound check. Capability is very generic. The signal is too weak, and obviously the market visibility is not there or very low. Pay correction in the future unlikely. What is the optionality? Shrinking. So what was our advice? This is not learning, this is stagnation. Here accepting low pay without real skill growth is dangerous. Learning without signal does not compound. You have to signal that you will be in a growth path. See, early careers don't reward effort. They reward compounding choices. Salary matters because it anchors you. Learning matters because it upgrades you. But only learning that compounds into salary later is worth sacrificing for. At Career Arth, we don't ask, should I choose salary or learning? We ask, will this role compound my value over time? If the answer is yes, you are on the right path. If not, no salary will save you, and no learning will either. Clarity before comfort, structure before sacrifice. And that is what we keep telling everybody who comes to Career Arth and has to make this critical decision choice. And there are lots of people who have to make this choice, where you are getting a role, you might be getting it slightly lower pay than some other role, but the other role doesn't give you too much of market visibility, doesn't increase your salary by too much, the optionality is shrinking. You just don't look at salary as a metric to decide yes or no. You have to look at everything in totality. Where is the salary going to impact you? Are you going to stay in the same city or a more expensive city? What type of learning growth will you have? What type of manager will be there? Suppose you get a great job but you don't like the manager, or you have a toxic boss. Then what happens to your growth? It just comes, right? So therefore, a lot of these factors have to be factored in before you make the final choice where you should be going next. And that is the reason why we have been consistently sharing these frameworks with you, because it may not be possible for everyone to be talking to us. You might want to be able to make your own decisions. If that is the case, use our frameworks and make the right decisions. At Career Arth, we are totally committed to helping people develop career trajectories and compound their return on time, return on value. As I often say, clarity होगा तो growth होगा, growth होगा तो career होगा. ये हमारा आपसे वादा है. And I now look forward to seeing you at Career Arth. See you soon.